Hi, I thought I'd talk today about ways of using EFT for yourself that are simple. I've just been working with a client who wanted to know what to do when she was on her own, when things came up and she wanted to deal with them. And I know people often get really hooked up on the right words to use. How do I say this? How do I say that? How do I say the other? And the truth is that words are only useful for getting the client into contact with the emotion. If the client's in contact with the emotion, then you don't need to have lots of words. One of the best ways to do it is to actually feel the feelings in the body. So if you're feeling really angry with somebody, where are you feeling that anger? Is it a tight red knot in your stomach? Is it a brick in your heart? Is it a fire blowing through your head? What is it? Because you could use that and put it in the middle of an EFT statement. So even though I've got this bright red fire in my forehead, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I've got this bright red fire in my forehead, I'm okay. So you could use the feelings in the body, and those feelings will actually encompass lots of different aspects. So it works quite well. It's a good way of doing things, and I use it all the time with clients. And sometimes you find people who don't actually have the feelings in their body, or rather they probably do, but they're just not aware of them. Often they're people who've learnt to shut things down, and the client that I've been working with is not able to feel the feelings in her body. She's got thoughts in her head and then she bursts into tears, but there's actually no in-between space there. So one of the things that I said is just tap on, even though I feel like this, I'm okay. Even though I feel like this, I'm okay. You don't need to know what it is because you've actually got the feeling. So just tapping on that will keep things calm and smooth and easy. And the other thing that I would say to people is, it's great when you're in the car. You can be doing things. This client does a lot of travelling. So you can sit in a car and you can either rest your hand on the steering wheel or you can just imagine tapping. And then as the thoughts pop into your head as you're driving along, you just throw them straight into a tapping script. So even though I've just remembered whatever and I'm feeling really guilty, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm thinking about this place that I'm going to soon and I'm going to be really anxious about that, I'm okay. Even though I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner and I feel like a really bad mum, I deeply and completely accept myself. You can start with one thing, and as soon as you start tapping, more thoughts will follow, more things, more events, more whatever. And you can literally just keep chasing the thoughts as they come up and tapping. It's not the same as working with a therapist. It's not the same as going for the deep core issues that make big permanent change. But you're chipping away at things. You're clearing the symptoms, so making yourself more comfortable, and you're getting the subconscious into the idea that things are changing. So it's always good. It's a good starting point. And then if you want to work on the really big, deep stuff, it's always worthwhile going to somebody else. I certainly do, because I just haven't got enough time to start digging for my own stuff that just feels so normal to me. I need somebody who's running a different version of normal to see what it is that I'm doing to help me work through it. So different ways of using EFT. Symptom level on the day-to-day stuff, feelings in the body, thoughts that pop into your head. That's great. And then when you want to work on the big stuff, ring somebody else and get them to work through it with you. So just enjoy tapping. Don't get hung up on the words. Don't get worried about whether you're doing it right or wrong. The best thing about EFT is it works or it doesn't work. And if it isn't working, it's because you're not focusing on the right thing. So just have another go saying something different. So have fun with it, and I look forward to seeing you some point and perhaps working with you. Bye.